Hey y'all, I'm Cindy with Cindy Hearts Crochet Podcast, and welcome to my channel. Today is Tuesday, August the 28th, and I am outside at my office enjoying the beautiful day. It is a little warm, but and it is very bright, so I hope I don't squint too badly. Just wanted to share a few things with you and try to do my crochet tag today. So let's see how well I can do. First of all, I wanted to share this fabric I have been talking about that my daughter brought me, and I am going to be sending some of this to one sweet lady, and I just wanted to share it with y'all before I got it in the mail. The first of this fabric is this cute puppy dog fabric. It's got some blues and browns and a bunch of cute puppies. And there's a good bit of it, and I still have at least this much at home. So I'm going to share that with her, and also these were cut into squares as though someone was about to start quilting. And this cute little kitty cat fabric, pink and purple little blonde kitties. And there's a good bit of that too, along with some pink squares. I'm gonna have to pause for a minute, excuse me. So anyway, there's these kitty cats, and the pink squares that, like I say, somebody had them cut for quilting, I do believe. The kitty cat squares are a little bit smaller, but I don't know if they'll sit in, I don't quilt, so I'm not sure how that goes. But anyway, I just wanted to share this with that dear lady, and there was also some, and I'm hoping to get it in the mail today. If not, then I will tomorrow. There was, excuse the scrunching. There was also a ton of thread in there, and I'm going to send her a couple of spools of thread to go with it in case she needs it. And she doesn't know she's getting it, but she is probably watching this video. So when you get this fabric, as a surprise, just know that it has not been washed yet, only because I know how some people can have sensitive skin or whatever, and I didn't want to wash it and then it break you out or anything while you were trying to work with it. So that would be a nice surprise gift. And then I have my notes. I recorded this earlier this morning as soon as I got to work at like 0600, and it was so quiet that you would have to turn the volume all the way up, and then it just wasn't good. But anyway, so I'm going to record it again and hope that I don't sweat to death before I get back into the office. Alright, the next thing I have to share is the baby gift that I'm giving. And yes, finally, the butterfly afghan that I've been doing, that I took the white off, put the white on, put the white off, put the white on, and I shake it all about. So I brought that. And this is for a guy here at work, so he won't be here till Thursday, but I wanted to go ahead and bring it. That's in this cute little baby bag. So pretty. There's just enough breeze to keep me from going back in the house, or the building. And I got these cute little outfits. This is Little Sweetheart. This one is so cute too. This will be more for cool weather because it's got the little footies. And it's probably a little bit big for her now, but, you know, she will wear it. And this, the little pink salmon coral color in there matches the blanket I'm giving her. So I hope they will like those things. I always like a handmade gift more than a store-bought one. I like all gifts, but there's more thought goes into the handmade ones, I do believe. That's just my feelings. And I keep looking around because we have a track running behind us. I think I said that earlier, I'm sorry. So I didn't want anybody to think I was losing my gourd here. Next thing I have to share is I have gotten this far on my dragon belly shawl. You can see that. And I so wish that, oh, maybe if I turn it around. I so wish that pattern would show off for you like it is, because it's beautiful. But you can pull it up on Ravelry, and the way that the artist has it laying, you can tell. But anyway, this is the prickly pear from the April Knit Crate, and I have, if you'll notice, I'm at the end of my first hank. I do have one more hank of it, which means I just have to cake it, so Lord help me. But I may need more than this, so if anyone has one of these in prickly pear from April that they are willing to sell or trade, please let me know. I've contacted Knit Crate but haven't heard back from them, but from what I'm reading, I don't think you can get these yarns after the fact. But we will find out. This was actually the first thing I won after I started crocheting and watching a podcast. I commented on someone's video or something, and I won this from Tanya with the Sampler Girl Knits and Reads on YouTube, and I will put her link below. But I was so excited when I won this, and it's such a, these are my colors. This green, all of it. I love greens. That's the reason I chose to do this one for myself. It matches my eyes. And my favorite color is money. So that is green. So I've gotten that much done. I'm trying to decide, oops, one more time. Trying to decide, I don't think I want to finish this like a cake would do. I think I actually want to restart it on the right here in the middle, and then go back out to the olive. So let me know what you think about that. I think that would be more like a dragon than starting with the dark like we would if we were continuing cakes. Let me know what you think about that in the comments. I think, like I said, I think that would look more like a dragon belly if I... There's a big truck passing, I'm sorry. I hope it's not too loud. So anyway, let me know what you think about that. And then another thing I'm working on that I bring, I try to bring something kind of quick, not that pink thing that I have to count every row. But I try to bring something that I can work on quick. So here I am working on another. Yes, it's auburn colored. A little bigger than a cell phone purse. I did solve my own problem though with this bottom. The other bottoms looked like they were kind of going up in the middle, and I think I realized that the pattern called for you to do two around one side. I'm sorry, you do your chain and then you do 2 singles per chain, and then on the second side you only do 1 single crochet per chain, and it was causing it to have a dip, or it kind of came up in the middle and then the bottoms were low. So what I did with this one, I did 2 singles, and then 2 single crochets, 1 single crochet, 2 single crochets, 1 single crochet. And then when I turned the chain, I did the opposite of whatever. So if there was 2 singles in this side, then I did 1 single on that side. If there was 1 single over here, I did 2 over there. I'm about to have to pause again. But anyway, yes, this is auburn colored. But it goes to my little buddy that I did the auburn sweater for, doggy sweater for. It goes to his mama, who is one of my besties. So I guess I can do her an auburn thing. Cell phone cover, purse. It's actually going to be a little bit bigger so she can carry maybe her license and money, and if she needs to go out walking or exercising or whatever. So I've been working on that, and I should finish that today. Those work up so quickly. And now I will do my crochet tag. Give me one moment to pack all this up, get a drink of water, and I'll be right back. Okie dokie. Moving right along. Let's get the specs on. Sure brought my cleaning rag. I had my other ones cleaned from this morning, and then I didn't grab those. Of course, I would grab the ones that are all dusty. And yes, I have my sunglasses on my head. Anyway, so next, how long have you been crocheting? Question number 1, how long have you been crocheting? Well, I successfully started crocheting in February of this year. I have tried over the years and tried and tried. I don't know about these glasses. What do y'all think? Anyway, I've tried over the years and just couldn't get it. I was either losing stitches or gaining stitches, or there was something about the yarn over and the pulling through and the yarn over again that I just wasn't getting. So I found, in February of this year, we were supposed to have a snowstorm, and I had seen this blanket on someone's Facebook page or something, the interlocking hearts afghan or throw. And I thought, well, if I get snowed in, that I would like to do that. And the only way I would do that would be I would have to learn how to crochet. So I started watching YouTube videos, trying to figure out mainly how to do the stitches. And I learned that, but then I was losing stitches or gaining stitches at the end of a row, not figuring out how to turn, all that good stuff. And I found Mikey with the Crochet Crowd, and he explained something as simple as stacking condominiums or apartments or something like that. And then somehow it just clicked with me. So I can say, I guess I have successfully been crocheting since February of 2018 and have really been enjoying it. Question number 2, looking around one more time. Question number 2, where do you crochet? I crochet anywhere I'm allowed. Most of the time I crochet at home in my recliner in the corner of my bedroom. But also I'll bring the projects to work, and if I get here earlier than I need to clock in, then I will crochet until time to clock in. And at lunch, if I don't have to go out or if I don't actually have to work through lunch. And then, like I said, at the doctor's offices, either when I'm sitting waiting or when I'm sitting there with Mama. For her doctor's appointments or procedures. Number 3, when do you crochet the most? Before work, during work, and after work. If I happen to get ready early enough, or if I get up a little early, I will crochet until time to get ready or time to leave, between getting ready and getting all the dogs switched around and everything. And then again, I will crochet at lunch if I have time. And then after work, with the summer months, it's just been too hot to go in and do yard work, so this collar is crazy. So it's been too hot to do yard work, so I will go in and start crocheting after work until way past my bedtime, and then most all weekend. Oh goodness. What is your favorite brand of hooks? Susan Bates is my favorite because they have the inline head, I believe it's called. I don't know if it's a inline head or non-tapered, because I found with a tapered that your stitch will tighten down and then you'll have to stretch it back out in order to make it make your stitches consistent or whatever. So I'm really enjoying the Susan Bates, and I haven't really used any other kind. Being a beginner, I just haven't expanded my horizon there. I see a lot of people using these fancy ones, but until I start making a lot of money, then I don't really need those, I don't think. What's your favorite brand of yarn? I really haven't found a yarn I didn't like, other than, like, I don't really like the bulkies, the 5s and 6s, and then that fleece stuff, and the, is it, like the velour type things? I don't see how you could see your stitches with those. You gotta do something with those glasses. I don't see how you could find your stitches in between them, because it seems like they would just mush together and not be very easy to work with. So, so far I'm loving I Love This Cotton is just about my favorite. And any of the I Love This yarn has been great because it's softer than Red Heart, but I love Red Heart too because of all the colors. So I don't really have an unfavorite yet. So, number 6, my favorite things to crochet. Well, I've had some pretty good luck with everything that I've done so far. My favorite project to date would be my Wonder Woman shawl. I mean, that thing is just amazing. And even more amazing that I finished it in a week, being such a newbie that I am. I love doing the doggy sweaters. I like doing the little cell phone purses. And honestly, my joy comes from giving. So anything that I can make that might brighten someone's day or help them in some sort of way, or just put a smile on their face, is going to be my favorite thing to crochet. So, number 7, how do you get ideas or inspirations? Well, YouTube. Mainly. I see a lot of ideas and everything, and with all the ideas that I have so far and all the inspiration I've been given, I have enough projects to not be able to finish in the rest of my days. So that's one of the reasons I enjoy watching YouTube and talking to people in the lives or whatever, and get some ideas and inspiration. Or if I see something that I need, like these little cell phone purses came from me needing something in the yard so I could use my headphones with my cell phone, but I didn't have a pocket necessarily, and I didn't want to get it chopped up in the lawnmower. So that's really where that came from. Next, number 8, how did you learn to crochet? Please refer to question number 1. I was watching Mikey of the Crochet Crowd, and once I finally got it, it's kind of like algebra. Once I finally got it, I got it, and the rest is history. Number 9, how do you store patterns? I am old school, so I print them out, and they are in folders, or I put them in sleeves, page saver sleeves, and save them for to protect them, and so if I fold them or whatever, so I won't fold them and crease them and lose the text and whatever off of them. And also save some PDFs to my phone or my hard drive or my Kindle. Or I guess my Ravelry also. Save them in my projects or library, somewhere there. Number 10, do you have any other hobbies? Oh yeah. I have also been cross-stitching for over 30 years. I have a 4-drawer file cabinet full of cross-stitch patterns and thread and hoops and Aida cloth and everything needed for cross-stitching. Oh, excuse me. I also have a bag of about 25, I think, pieces that I've done over the years that need framing. And there again, I did really well with cross stitch. I've done embroider because I just never, or needlepoint, but I can also make some beautiful things with cross stitch, and I have. I will share those one day. Also, I also macrame. My Meemaw taught me how to macrame when I was about 8 to 10 years old, I believe, and she used to make these purses with the snap close thing, and or the bamboo hoops, and or just the clutch bags. And then we also did some pot holders. I have one now, actually, a pot hanger that I made before my daughter was born, that hangs in my sunroom still, and it's baby colors because I originally just had a basket hanging in it with a stuffed teddy bear, but now it holds a plant. So I've been doing that for a long time. I guess other hobbies would include being a musician since I was 5, playing 11 different instruments, and I have done amazing things there as well. I took top honors in band all my years. I was in the Alabama Youth Symphony for 2 or 3 years. I've played in various bands and bars and churches, and from one end to the other, as you can imagine. And I've played everything from classical to jazz to gospel to country, rock, pretty much everything. And that has been a big part of my life. And then I also shoot or play competitive billiards. I have done that for about 15 years, and I have been a captain about 12 or maybe 13 of those 15 years. I have won my way to Vegas twice playing pool and have really enjoyed that. I get bored with things so easily that pool and crochet so far. Pool is about the only thing that I've not gotten bored with. I can shoot pool every night, or I used to could. Now I'm old and I have to go to bed. But I can shoot pool a long time. And I really enjoy it. So I guess that's the end of my list. So I hope I've answered a few questions properly. I don't feel like this has been enough to really get to know me, but I'm sure you will. I'm a real person. I don't like fake in any manner, whether it be an appearance or your attitude or a friendship or two faces. Don't like two faces, never, ever, ever. I'm 52 years old. I'm a graphic designer by day, and I am a hotshot driver for industrial parts nights and weekends. So I have a pretty full schedule. That's why I said whatever time I have crocheting, I make the best of it and do the most I can with it. So I'm going to get back in here in this office where the air conditioning is. Not sure if I'll be able to record every day for the rest of Vlogust. I know I'm scattering in here at the last minute, but maybe if I can get some things going, I can try to have some sort of schedule for, is it Vlogtober next, that everybody does, everyday vlogging. Leave me any comments or ideas or advice if you see anything I need help with, please. And if you like this video, please like and subscribe and come back for more. There's really never any telling what I'm going to say or do. So, but I'm always true to you. So anyway, and just remember to always be the kindness you want to see in the world. Love y'all. See you next time.